Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and today we are going to be feeling festive, working on our Norfolk Island pines and treating them like our Christmas trees. So up front here, I have 6 Norfolk Island pines, 2 different groupings of 3, and they're going to get their first pruning and their pre-bonsai or bonsai stage. And then back here, this one is more of a full grown, what we're actually utilizing as our indoor Christmas tree. And I think I'm just going to raise the canopy on that a little bit. And if there's any cross branching, I'll be removing that. Additionally, I have some outstanding news. I asked my girlfriend, Laura, to marry me this weekend. And luckily she said yes. So that's the good news. And I have a really cool money tree that a good friend of mine got us as Fast and Furious engagement present with good wishes of wealth and happiness. So it's my first money tree. It's a grouping of 5, so I'm just going to show you that one today. I don't really think I'm going to do anything with it right now. So that's all coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, y'all. So I've had both of these for about a year. This one I just planted out of a regular nursery plastic pot. It was pretty much just like this. I didn't do anything with the roots. I just got it in some really nice soil with some Osmocote Plus 6-month time release fertilizer, and just watered it, gave it sunshine, put it in a good spot in the other room. And this one it was a gift, and I was made to swear that I wouldn't bonsai it. So anyways, it's going to serve as our Christmas tree this year. And they kind of get really straggly, weak little branches down at the bottom because they don't get the sun. It gets a heavier, higher canopy. So in the early spring, I'll probably take the canopy down a little bit, but for now, I'm just going to raise it up a little bit. Now, until recently, I was skeptical on how to prune these and what to do with them, since it's such a rare tree. It has the name pine, but it really not much of the pruning and seasonal things that apply to most pines, which are cold hardy, really do to this one. So luckily, the Bonsai Zone posted a recent video on his grouping and gave some great tips. And he also said that the cuttings, they could take up to 2 years to root to where they can hold themselves up in a pot nice and sturdy. And that is because they get these nice big heavy canopies, and they seem to stay thin for quite some time at the base. So what do we want to do with this today? See, I've got it in 2 groupings of 3 kind of planted towards the middle, and then they're moving away from each other. So I think I could continue to build that. It's a matter of picking which trees are going to be my top ones and where do I want to bring them down to. So I think I will lower the apex and then bring the canopy in and get rid of any cross branching on these. So this one seems to be the dominant big boy up here. Splits into 3 branches. 3, and then the 1 going into the 2. I might take it down to here. Okay, there we go. It's the first one. Boom, boom. I'm looking for some woodier ones that I'll be able to, root. I love rooting cuttings. Rooting a cutting, that's second best to growing by seed for me, because the seed's the coolest. It's the most natural, way to grow a tree. That's my favorite. But rooting a cutting, it's like you got a free tree. You know, I mean, it's awesome. That's the beauty of plants. Okay. So this is the next tallest one. This is in the other grouping. So come down to here. All right. I don't know how that'll do. Probably should have came down a little more. Oh well. Okay, we got a tall, skinny one out here. Take you down. Want to give myself a little bit of a chance to get some of these cuttings to root, you know. All right, I'm gonna bring this guy way down here. Got a nice couple of outward facing branches in a row. I'm just gonna have to get some of these branches to train to grow outwards, I guess. A couple of these smaller ones aren't really that full. And really what they have any lower is going inward. So I'm just gonna leave it. Get these inward branches out of here. All right, y'all, I'm gonna take my time with this, so I'm gonna throw it on a time lapse. All right, y'all, so here we have it. The current finished product. So it's recommended in forest plantings that you leave little lower branches towards the back to give the illusion of them being farther away. You put the taller, more dominant trees up front. So I feel like that I've created this as the front with my two dominant trees here and here, boom and boom, up front, and I raised their canopies a little more, and then I left the branches a little low towards the back on the younger trees. You see, I brought down the canopy enough. I probably could have went bolder and went another set of nodes, but I feel good about it. I think it looks pretty cool, actually. And thanks a lot, Nigel, for the guidance. So now I'll show you all our Norfolk Island pine Christmas tree, the full size that I just cleaned up the base a little bit. All right, so here we have the Christmas tree. So I just came in and I raised up the canopy a little bit. You see there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees in this sucker too. So I actually got some nice cuttings from this one, from the bottom branches. So I am hopeful. I have a seed tray that I let, just kind of over dry out, and I haven't had any success for months. So I already have some soil prepped. I'm going to get those planted up in there and get those on their way to being their own little Norfolk Island pine trees. And before I let y'all go, I just wanted to show you that that 5-tree money tree grouping that I just recently received as a gift. Stand by. All right, y'all, so here we have it. It's in a really cool pot, a clay pot, nice thick, hardy base, some decorative stone, some moss on top, and then you can see the 5 of them are intertwined. There was a shiny green, like twist tie up here, but they all seem pretty sturdy together, so I got rid of that because I don't want there to be any marks left. And I'm going to, I made sure all 5 of them have some sort of branching. So I'm going to let them grow out their canopies all winter long. And then maybe late winter, early spring, depending on the task list I have with everything else, it'll get its first pruning. And I gave it the root wiggle test, and I believe this thing has been planted recently because it did wiggle. So there we have it. 5 money trees, my newest bonsai, and I got it set up here. I added this shelf on top of these chairs because, if you're a plant freak, you always end up running out of room, right? All right, so that's going to do it for today at the ranch, y'all. I hope you enjoyed your... All right, y'all, so that's going to do it for us today here at the ranch. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for much more to come from Jarhead Bonsai. I'm Jared Paul, and thanks for stopping by, y'all. Take care.